Mars. A world of red stone, ancient scars, and secrets buried beneath frozen dust. For centuries, humans have looked at this glowing red dot in the sky and wondered, could this be our future home? Or is it a planet shaped by catastrophes we still don't understand? Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun, a cold desert only half the size of Earth. But despite its small size, it has some of the most extreme and dramatic landscapes in our entire solar system. Endless canyons, giant volcanoes, whisper thin air, and storms that can swallow the planet whole. Everything about Mars tells a story of a world that once might have looked familiar, and then drastically change. One of the most striking features of Mars is Olympus Mons, the tallest known volcano in the solar system. It rises 22 kilometers into the sky, nearly 3 times taller than Mount Everest. Its base is so wide that if you stood on one side, the other side would disappear beyond the horizon. Scientists believe this giant formed because Mars doesn't have shifting tectonic plates like Earth. So magma simply kept rising in the same spot for millions of years, building a mountain bigger than anything on our world. But Mars doesn't stop there. The planet also holds Valles Marineris, a canyon system so long it could stretch from Spain all the way to China. In some places, it's 7 kilometers deep, far deeper than the Grand Canyon. Its formation remains mysterious. Some believe it was created by massive tectonic stress, others think ancient water once flowed through it, carving out parts of the valley. And speaking of water, one of the biggest questions in planetary science is whether Mars once had oceans. Evidence suggests that billions of years ago, the planet was warmer, wetter, and potentially habitable. Dried-up riverbeds stretch across the surface. Minerals that only form in liquid water are found everywhere. Even today, we believe frozen water lies beneath the surface and at the poles, locked away in layers of ancient ice. But what happened? How did Mars lose its atmosphere and transform into the cold desert we see today? The leading theory points to its weak magnetic field. Long ago, Mars had one, just like Earth. But as the planet cooled, its core weakened, and the magnetic shield disappeared. Without protection, solar winds stripped the atmosphere away, slowly draining the planet of air, warmth, and oceans. In other words, Mars may be a preview of what happens when a planet becomes unprotected in deep space. Mars still has an atmosphere, but it's incredibly thin, less than 1% of Earth's. This means you couldn't breathe there, and liquid water would instantly evaporate. Yet it's enough to create powerful dust storms, some of which can engulf the entire planet for weeks. NASA's Opportunity rover famously lost contact during one of these storms, covered by dust until its solar panels could no longer collect sunlight. Still, exploration continues. Rovers like Perseverance, Curiosity, and earlier missions like Spirit and Opportunity have transformed our understanding of Mars. They've discovered ancient lake beds, complex organic molecules, and rocks shaped by water. Perseverance even carries a system meant to produce oxygen from the Martian air, crucial technology for future human missions. And speaking of humans, many scientists and engineers believe Mars will become the first interplanetary home for humanity. It won't be easy. The radiation, freezing temperatures, thin atmosphere, and toxic dust present enormous challenges. But with growing technology, artificial habitats, underground shelters, and the potential to create fuel from local materials, Mars could be the next great frontier. The biggest question still remains: was there ever life on Mars? And if so, could something still survive today beneath the surface, where it's warmer and shielded from radiation? Microbial life, ancient fossils, or chemical traces could rewrite everything we know about the universe. Mars is a planet frozen in time, holding the memory of a world that once might have thrived. A world that may have had rivers, lakes, and a climate not so different from Earth's. And now it waits, silent, untouched, for us to uncover its secrets. The red planet has always felt close, but soon, it may become closer than ever before. Mars isn't just a planet. It's a promise, a warning, a frontier, and maybe even a second chance for humanity.